Guys, this is Jennafer Lynsey and you're on Rock Show Critique, where we let the music do the talking.
We are with loud and proud recording artist Jennafer Lynsey.
Hey guys!
From Buffalo, New York.
Oh yes.
Tell us, what made you want to get into the music business?
I feel like getting in the music business, music was something that just came so natural to me. It was something that just happened. I grew up loving music. I feel like both my parents were very into music. They always had it on. They were always into it. My dad was always playing guitar. And so I kind of just always loved it. But I feel like when I did a 5th grade talent show, I sang Somebody to Love by Queen, which was lovely. And just getting up there, I was terrified. I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I shouldn't do this. Like, this is like awful. And then I got up there and I sang it and I performed it, and just seeing how the crowd reacted and seeing how much of an impact you can have on people. It made me fall in love with it so much, and it was something that I realized I had to do and I needed to do it. I started doing that, and then I started songwriting, and then from there I started performing when I was about 15 or 16. I did open mics, and then I built up to doing my own gigs, and then I started working with bands and people like that, and I got to the point where I ended up getting an ability to work with a music management company in Nashville when it was my senior year of high school. So I started working with them, and then I moved to Nashville, and kind of that's where I started really getting more, like, honing in on my craft and all that good stuff, and then that's when I started finding my label and all that stuff. I got with Loud and Proud. I was working with my music management company, and I was working with them for about a year, and I ended up getting a meeting with a guy in Atlanta, and he really liked me, which I was very happy about. And he ended up introducing the label to me and me to them, and they were looking for a pop artist. I was looking for a label, and we ended up just clicking really well, and they wanted to sign me, so that's how that happened. Kind of funny, I had an EP that I was making that never released because I got signed, and they ended up listening to that and really falling in love with my music, so that's kind of how that happened.
Will that see the light of day someday?
Probably not, but you know what, actually maybe like years, like 20 years down the road, maybe I'll be like, throwback. I first started going to Nashville in senior year of high school. I started moving down there. I'd go about once a week every month until I graduated, then I moved down there. And I lived there for about a year, maybe a little over a year, and that's when I got signed. And because my label isn't actually based in Nashville, they're based in New York City, I ended up moving back home to be with my family. And so now I go back to visiting Nashville once a month, but I live here in Buffalo now. Right now we are focusing on lights and trying to work that and just really trying to make that big. We're not having any plans for an album at the moment, but I'm constantly going to Nashville, I'm constantly songwriting, doing all of that stuff, making content. But at the moment, you know, an album will happen eventually, but this is not our focus at the moment. My major influences are kind of all over the place. It started with lots of the 80s like music that my parents grew up on, and then I grew up on because they loved it. And then it kind of traveled into where my day and age I listen to people like Selena Gomez. I love Selena Gomez. And then I also love people like Maren Morris, who's country, and she's, you know, cool, and she's so herself, and I love that about her. And so I love people like that. And then I also love people like Frank Sinatra, who my music is nothing like, but I love how iconic he is, and I love how timeless he is, and he's just, everyone loves him, everyone knows who he is, and that's why I love him, and his music is also amazing as well, you know. Yes, I would say it's pop music with a little bit of an edge to it, that's how I describe it, because I feel like I used to like heavily listen to rock music, and so I feel like that still influences me to this day, but I'm very much a pop artist, yes. It's a big thing of mine. I love being able to see the people in person and like see that I can put like a smile on someone's face and that I can like affect them, and then they come up after and be like, you were so good, and I was like, you just like made my day. And I love people, so I'm a big people person, so I love being able to see people and being able to perform for people. I would like to tell people to dream big and to never give up on their dreams. It's something that has, the fact that I've actually gone after my dreams and I never stopped going after them, it makes me so happy, and you get so much more, not proud, but like, it makes your life so much better when you actually go for something. And I'm 20, I'm a normal human child, you know, and I've gotten where I've gotten. Anyone can do anything they put their mind to. And I want to tell people to never give up hope and always believe in themselves, because it's worth it and they can do anything they want.